Photoshop layers. So in this lecture, we're going to talk about new layers. So let's head over to Photoshop. I've just opened this up. I'm going to click on Create New, and we're going to go to Document Type and select Default Photoshop Size, and we'll call this Layers. Okay, I'm going to hit Control Shift S, sorry, and I want you to save this as Layers, and we're going to save this on the desktop. Okay, so this will be our main file for the whole course. So, like I said, in this video, we're going to talk about new layers. So let's head over to the Layers panel right here. So we're going to be focusing just on the Layers panel. So I want you to close out the tab group and close out this tab group as well, and this group as well, because we're not going to be using any of this at all. And I want you to just focus on the layers here. Okay, so we're going to be working in the layer menu here and also in the layers panel. Okay, because they have a lot of the similar commands and whatnot. So what I want you to do is we're going to learn a couple different ways to create a new layer. So you can go to this little document icon right here, click on that, that'll create a new layer. If you hit Control Shift N, that'll create a new layer, and it'll give you an option to label it. So we're going to just leave it as layer 2. You can give it a color. Okay, so we'll give it red. You can set the mode. So you can do normal, dissolve, darken, multiply, color burn, linear burn, darker color, etc. What this is going to do is it's going to give it a different filter, basically. So we're just going to work with normal layers. Okay, so the nice thing about adding this little color code to it is it's easy to see what you're working on. So if I went here and I right clicked and we did orange, right? Then we would be able to tell, okay, my top layer is red, my middle layer is orange, and then the lower layer here is just gray, right? Now I could make that with unlock this. So if you double click on the lock here, actually just click once. Let's see here, where's the, oh there it is. So yeah, if you just click here, you can unlock it, or you can click on the little lock icon itself, and then that will unlock it. So if I right click and I give this a color of yellow, now I know yellow is in the bottom, orange is the middle, and red is the top. So this is an easy way to identify the different layers if you want to do that. The other way to make a layer is if you go to Layer and New, you can create a new layer. Okay, so we'll just give this a color of blue. Well, let's do green, why not? We'll give it a color of green, and I'm going to put this right on top so it's in order. We can also do a background from layer, group from layers, artboard from group, artboard from layers, frame from layers, convert to frame, layer via copy, layer via cut. Okay, so a lot of these we're going to be covering throughout the course, so I'm not going to go over it right this second, but we will be coming back to this in a later lecture. But I just want to show you the options there. So like I said, you can click here, Control Shift N, or click on layer and then do new. Okay, so that is how you create a new layer in Photoshop. And like I said, this is one of the most important, let's make this blue. This is one of the most important tools in Photoshop, because everything you build in Photoshop is based off of layers. So it's very important to understand the fundamentals of layers, and creating a new layer is a fundamental. Okay, so I'm going to hit File and Save. Not Save As, just hit Control S. Okay, that'll save it, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.